And good day. This is Kent, and I am recording this short podcast on Tuesday morning, December the 13th, and this is the weekly employee podcast. I just wanted to say thanks to all of our staff members that were on the Student Information Systems teams and helped us in garnering a recommendation to the Board of Education. The Board of Education last night indeed chose a student information system, and then in the upcoming weeks and months, we'll be having PD obviously on this new system as we'll be incorporating it in the next school year. I wanted to share one great concern that I've got, and quite honestly, this may be more for middle school and high school staff. Please listen to your students if they begin talking about this new usage of incense. As I mentioned in the community podcast, we've had several young individuals in this area. One at a recent youth activity at a local church also wound up in the hospital because that individual had been uh, utilizing incense in an inappropriate manner. Evidently, what some folks are doing, some young people, they're mixing incense with their medications. They're trying to snort it, smoke it. How foolish. And as I mentioned in the community podcast, not trying for a sad story or anything, but my brother indeed died of a drug overdose back in October of 1979. And at the end of this month, 38 and a half years, I've seen far too many students in other school districts in other states die because of inappropriate use of substances. And we have, unfortunately, drugs being used here in our school district area, and oftentimes kids get it from their own parents. So, if you hear or can have a reasonable dialogue, if it ever comes up in a class, um, just be open and cognizant. We don't want any of our students to wind up on a slab. That's not what we want to see. But whether, as I mentioned in the community podcast, whether indeed you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever, I do hope that in the next few weeks you find some time for rest, relaxation, time with friends, family to reflect on beliefs and thanks, whatever you might do in your family. The upcoming calendar year brings new challenges. It brings a lot of issues that we're going to have to deal with, without a doubt. But working together, we're going to meet and make some very hard decisions. Please continue to contact your legislators. Coming back in January, they're not through. They will continue passing legislation. And what I've found from talking with various liaisons and legislators in the last few weeks, as a whole, people are pretty apathetic. They're not contacting legislators. When you do contact legislators, please don't berate them, don't call them idiots, because when you do that, you immediately turn them off. Now, that doesn't mean you can't disagree, but just be respectful. Just as you want people to respect you because you believe that you're a professional in an occupation that deserves some respect, they feel the same way. So please note that we'll hit the ground running in January because the first board meeting in March, there'll be recommendations to either uh, reduce, enhance uh, our budget for a balanced budget. I believe that will be the board's directive. But in any event, please note how much everything that you are doing has a positive impact on students. And one simple thing, I had to laugh. I put it in the community podcast. Our top 11 students on the Holly High School football team had a GPA of 3.954. I really think that we need to work on that for this next year. Thanks so much to all of our teachers. whether it be K through 8, 9 through 12, preschool, post-secondary. We're all in this together. It's not just a few of us. It's all of us. And we're going to work together to do the best that we can within the parameters that we have. So as always, thank you so much. And if I don't happen to see you this week, and I will be visiting schools this week, but if I don't happen to see you, I sincerely hope that you have happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, or whatever belief that you have. May you find happiness in the upcoming few weeks. Thank you so very much, and you have a great day.